Hello, this is a quick installation guide for Star Wars Jedi Knight Dark Forces 2. The first thing you want to do is install the game. For GOG and if you download it off GOG, if you use Galaxy or if you're using the direct installer, then obviously it's going to be installed into a slightly different folder. But for this one, it's actually pretty easy. The other thing too is that I haven't checked it yet, but if you're planning to play the Star Wars Jedi Knight Mysteries of the Sith, then this should be a very similar installation. I just don't know the name of the EXEs that are in there, but if it's in the same folder, it should be fine. I'll be getting this game later, or this DLC later. I don't know what that is. I'll be getting it later and adding it to the Overwatch file, so it'll be automatically done. Alright, so Jedi Knight Remastered, make sure you download that. Once you download that, go to your desktop, click on this, make sure this game is downloaded as well. Extract this file in particular. Click on properties for this one, local files, browse. Okay, so once we have this folder open, we want to copy this and we want to run the installer. Alright, it talks about the directories that should be installed, but for this one in particular, you want to install it into that folder. It's pretty straightforward. Just install it into the folder where you have the game. I believe this is the one with the AI upscale textures. I think I really should have checked that. I think it is. It also converts the rendering over to OpenGL using the JKGFXMOD. This one should be the latest version of that mod. All this information will also be in the help file. Okay, once this finishes installing, you want to press next and exit. So you'll see these files pop up right here. First thing you want to do is actually to ignore that one. You can ignore these two, and these two are the ones that are important. Click on configuration, click on notepad or wherever your editor is, and in the help file, which is the file where you get the help in, you want to copy this right here in particular. First one's for resolution. The command one, you can change it to whatever you want. These are the different options you get to put in there. So say I want 120, you can just copy that and paste that in there. But for now, I'm just going to undo that, leave it at that. Change your resolution, make sure. Save that. Save, should be fine. Close, and let's install. We want to also install a older version of ReShade. You can do this. I haven't checked up to what version works. You can check yourself if you want, but copy that, go to your web browser, and in the new tab, just type that in, and it should open. Alright, so now what we're going to do is just install it onto the desktop, minimize that, and we want to copy this folder name again, doing it twice. And now we run the older version of ReShade. Browse. Click on that. Click inject. Click open. Click on next. Click on OpenGL. Click on next. Next. Click on this. Click on next. In my you may have checked out. I'm gonna click on next. Complete the installation here. I just had to jump cut to the next section, but just run the installation and you should be fine. Alright, back to the video. Launch up the game. We're not quite done. We still need OK, click Setup, Display. We have to enable 3D acceleration. This will pop up for the new resolution, which is the one you set in the help file. And view size, let 1, not max, but 1 to max, so you can see some of that stuff. Don't select this. I think if you do this, it can cause corruption in the save file. I'm not sure if they fixed that in the new JKGFXMOD. You may want to actually look that up on GitHub. But if they did fix it, you're going to have to modify that config file again if you wanted to get it to work. But it should be fine. I think it's the latest already. Hit OK. One thing too, I'm going to go to controls real quick and go to mouse. And we are going to invert the y-axis or reverse direction on that. We want to remove this and remove that, switch this to Fire 2. Okay. Keyboard. You know what? I'm not gonna do the keyboard. You can do that when you have time. It's okay. Single player, new game. Okay, while the movie's playing, you can hit the home, skip tutorial, start the shader up, increase that to 100 or whatever you want. You can even go now in the newest shader, go to 125%. You have to manually type it in. It doesn't go any higher. Go to add-ons, click on copy depth, and click on the home. You may want to enable performance mode. If you do that, it will kind of lock you out. Don't worry about that too much. Escape, and I'm gonna skip the movie, and it should be playable in 3D, so it should be good. So there we go. I'm gonna play a little bit. Alright, this is future me. I noticed that in the video I got low frame rate, or recorded at low frame rate for the game capture itself. This is not the case when you're in game. In game, you're running about like, I don't know, like 100 something FPS in OpenGL. It seems fine. This only shows up in the video. Thank you. Goodbye. Ooh, I didn't set jumping. You want to do that when you get a chance. Alright then, so that's it. Support. Yes. And there you go. Good luck and goodbye.